Hi, you're listening to Engagement Drivers, presented by EveryoneSocial. Each week, we'll share actionable tips, strategies, and success stories that you and your teams can use to steer your brand, social, and employee engagement in the right direction.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cameron Brain. I'm the CEO and co-founder of EveryoneSocial. And today on our podcast, I've got Savannah Martin, who is the social media specialist at Qualtrics. And we've been working with Savannah for a number of years. Prior to Qualtrics, she was at Equifax and BNSF Railway, and just doing lots of cool stuff. Savannah, welcome.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited to be here and chat with you today.
So let's maybe talk a little bit about kind of gamification. So maybe just in general, had you been using gamification from the beginning of the Qualtrics program? Was that something that was part of the start?
Actually, no. So gamification wasn't initially part of our core focus for employee advocacy and for our program. So really what we were focusing on before was just to focus on amplifying top content. And so really just getting the word out about content that we wanted employees to engage with and to share. And as we grew and as we kind of evolved our program a little bit, we thought we noticed that employees wanted a little bit more than just content to share. They wanted to get smart about the content that they were sharing. They wanted to really focus a little bit more on educating themselves as a social sharer and like sharing the best practices and sharing the top trending content. And so we focused a little bit more on our like content emails, and that was a large part of our focus as far as features go. Mm-hmm. And so we had a leaderboard. It was just a company-wide leaderboard, and so we didn't do a whole lot with it. But around Q1, our company IPO'd, and then there was a lot of excitement around sharing about the news. And we had a lot of new executives come in that had strong social presences on social media. And so I think everyone in the company was like very excited about sharing, very excited about the future of Qualtrics, and wanted to be more active on social media. So we had a team come to us at the end of Q1. It was our global operations team. And this team wanted to had a couple of goals that they wanted to partner with us on. So they wanted to equip the global ops team with tools and resources to be active brand ambassadors at the company. They wanted to develop the global ops network and inform talent pipeline using social media. And their third goal was to amplify Qualtrics' impact and stories on social media. So when they came to us with those goals, instead of I think the original intent was, okay, like what if we do a training on how to use EveryoneSocial and a training on how our employees can be active on social? And we thought, this is a great time to do a leaderboard competition. Like it's a step above just a training, and it provides a little bit of gamification and gets employees excited about sharing. And also we can host a leaderboard competition that aligns directly to the team's goals that they had for sharing and for their initiative. And so the team loved that idea. They were like, oh, this is great because employees can directly see their impact and their success by moving up in the leaderboard. So we put together this idea of the leaderboard competition, and that team. So we had a small team within the global ops team that was focusing on this social media sharing initiative, and they sold that idea to leadership about starting a social media competition. And so the global ops leadership team just like loved the idea. So they secured funding, and they put together an awesome prize package, which included for the top 3 winners. So this was a quarter, like the competition was going to take place over Q2, and at the end of the quarter, the top 3 employees on the leaderboard had the option of winning a Peloton, a personal computer, or an extra experience bonus. Which an experience bonus, I think, is I believe it's $1,500 in the US, and it's different across the regions, but it's $1,500 towards a experience of your choice. So that's given to employees, all employees, once a year, but this would be an additional one if they were in the top 3 on the leaderboard competition. And so that was the quarter, like the big prizes. And then each month there were prizes for, I think, the top 5 shares, and people that were top 5 on talent referrals. And so they would get gift cards or Qualtrics swag. So they put together a nice prize package. And so at the start of Q2, that team we organized a training. So we trained employees on how to use EveryoneSocial, and how to optimize their EveryoneSocial usage for the competition. And so after that training, we launched the Leaderboard competition. And so
I was going to ask, what were some of the, I guess, targets of the Leaderboard campaign?
Yeah, so it changed every month. So we adapted the competition across the quarter to meet different goals within the team. So the first month, we focused and weighted more points towards encouraging content creation and engagement within EveryoneSocial. So this like really hit on that goal of building out employees' personal brands. So in this happened by like if they are finding their own content to add to EveryoneSocial and then they're sharing it, then they are kind of building a muscle that helps them build a stronger personal brand. And then the second month, we weighted points towards sharing around just sharing more on social media to help build employees like external brands on social. And then the last month, we weighted more points towards driving Qualtrics brand growth and talent brand awareness. So really weighting points around sharing more Qualtrics content and more talent brand content.
That's really cool.
I'm happy to talk about any other pieces of the program if you have any questions.
No, I think this is really good, and you know, we feel super fortunate to be able to work with you and the Qualtrics team. I just think, you know, we get to work with a lot of exciting companies, but being able to work with one that, you know, is focused on experience, which is, you know, very much one of our values with respect to how we, you know, work with our users, the product that we provide to them, et cetera. You know, we continue to learn from you as we do our other customers, and just really exciting to hear the success that you've had with this recent campaign.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on today, and thanks for partnering with us on this.
Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with more engagement insights. Want to know how EveryoneSocial can provide you with the tools needed to keep everyone at your company connected, informed, creating, and sharing? Visit EveryoneSocial.com to learn more.